Now the Philistines fought against Israel, and the men of Israel fled before them, and fell slain on Mount Gilboa. The Philistines overtook Saul and his sons, and they killed Jonathan, and Abinadab, and Malchishua, Saul's sons. The battle went heavily against Saul, and the archers hit him, and he was severely wounded by the archers. Saul said to his armor-bearer, "Draw your sword, and pierce me through with it. Otherwise these uncircumcised Philistines will come and pierce me through, and abuse and mock me." But his armor-bearer would not, because he was terrified of doing such a thing. So Saul took his sword and fell on it. When his armor-bearer saw that Saul was dead, he also fell on his sword and died with him. So Saul, his 3 sons, his armor-bearer, and all his men died together on that day. When the men of Israel, who were on the other side of the valley of Jezreel, and those who were beyond the Jordan, saw that the other men of Israel had fled, and that Saul and his sons were dead, they abandoned the cities and fled. Then the Philistines came and lived in them. The next day, when the Philistines came to plunder the dead, they found Saul and his 3 sons fallen on Mount Gilboa. So they cut off Saul's head, and stripped off his weapons and armor, and sent them throughout the land of the Philistines, to bring the good news to the house of their idols and to the people. And they put Saul's weapons and armor in the temple of the Ashtoreth, female goddesses, and they fastened his body to the wall of Bethshan. When the inhabitants of Jabesh Gilead heard what the Philistines had done to Saul, all the brave men stood and walked all night, and they took the bodies of Saul and his sons from the wall of Bethshan, and they came to Jabesh and cremated them there. They took their bones and buried them under the tamarisk tree at Jabesh, and fasted as a sign of mourning and respect for 7 days.